Hello everybody, my name is Brandon Ivey. I'm a global power with Shopping Sherlock, and today we're going to do a video. We're going to be talking about the topic of the recession, the economic recession. And this is going to be a little bit controversial. You know how I am. I'm always honest. I tell it like it is. But here's the controversial stance. There is no economic recession. People say, what are you talking about? There's no economic recession. People are getting laid off left and right. People are losing their jobs. People don't have the expendable income anymore. They don't have that extra funding to buy things. It's hard out there. People are struggling. What do you mean there's no economic recession? No, there's not. Now, I'm going to break it down this way, and I want to first give thanks and credit to Global Power Mark Levesque for really breaking this down to me. And I see it and I understand it completely. See, to understand why there's no economic recession, you must kind of understand the basic definition of that. So you have to understand that money flows like a river. Money is like a river. So wherever the river is flowing, that's where prosperity is taking place. You go back in time in history. Every single major city has always been brought up next to a river, right? Because the river was the source of life. The river was able to help you to travel, bring commerce in, move goods back and forth, and trade. And then as time progressed, the river analogy itself also began to change. Because the new river turned into railroads. See, when railroads were invented, there was no need to have to build a city next to a river. Because a railroad that might be connected to the river can bring resources from the river to a city anywhere you decide you want to build that city. And that became the new money. The new lifeline was the railroads, connected the East Coast to the West Coast. And then what happened was something called highways, freeways, interstate. Now you're able to connect cities that aren't even connected to railroads because the freeways can do everything that the railroads can do. So commerce now traveled over freeways and interstate highways in conjunction with the railroads and the rivers. Then what happened was airplanes. Airplanes were invented. Now you have international trade that's moving at much faster pace than ocean liners and railroads and even freeways for that matter. Not only can you move products and goods, but you can move people. And people is money. So this change, every time a new technology was invented, economic shift in wealth took place. And today, right now, the greatest economic shift in wealth in history is taking place. The tragedy of this is nobody even knows it's happening. Now, how can that be? How can you have the greatest economic shift ever taking place right now and most people don't even know it's happening? It's like right underneath our nose. Well, let's go back to what I said at the beginning, that there's no recession. As money flows like a river, some rivers dry up. But they don't really dry up, they just change direction. They change location. So if you're used to fishing out of the same river for the past 50 years, and the river decides to change course and chart a new path and directory, and you're still fishing now in what's a dry riverbed, what happens to your income? What happens to your livelihood? What happens to your jobs? What happens to your economy? What happens to your community? It dries up. And then you start screaming economic recession. Not depression, but you say a recession. A recession, it implies that things will get better. You know, that up and down roller coaster. See, when it's down, it's a recession. You have the bull and the bear market. So you think that since it's down in a recession, that's going to come back up. But the bad news is that river is never coming back. It might as well be a depression for you right now. It's never coming back. So what you have to do is stop fishing in that dry riverbed and go find the river. It just moved. Money hasn't stopped. Money has not stopped flowing. Money is bigger and stronger now than ever before. In fact, the river is bigger now than ever before in history. And there is no monopoly on this river. There's enough room for everybody who chooses to be involved in the new economy. And what is that new economy? Because that new river now is called e-commerce. It's called e-commerce. I don't see Google, Facebook, Yahoo, YouTube, Apple, Microsoft. I don't see these companies laying people off. As a matter of fact, the opposite is taking place. These companies are growing and expanding at a record rate. They have adapted to the new market. They have set down their fishing poles where the new river of money is going, while the rest of us is wishing that the government will force the river to come back on our front lawn. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Here's a good example. You ever heard of Blockbuster? Hollywood Video? Everybody knew of these places. And when the shift started to happen, something called Netflix came in place. Netflix. And in the boardroom meeting for Blockbuster, it was brought up, hey, this might be a problem for us guys. We might have to do something about it. You know what they said? No, 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 no. They're not a threat. People like to walk into our stores. They like to pick up the DVDs. They like to go in for one DVD and walk out with 3 others. It's not a problem. Where's Blockbuster today? Where's Hollywood Video today? Non-existent. The best thing that I can come up to that is, if you go in your grocery stores, they have, I think it's called Red Box or whatever. You know, that big red box, you just put $1 or something in and get the DVD. That's your new Blockbuster. But everybody's on Netflix and Amazon Prime, Hulu, and these other online sources to get your DVDs and videos. Instantly. Instantly. Or you can have it shipped out to you and you can send it back whenever you want to. Now, Blockbuster didn't adapt, but what are these new stores doing now because of online? E-commerce is a $1.29 trillion industry growing at $200 billion a year. This past holiday season broke all online shopping records. UPS and FedEx couldn't even keep track. They underestimated the amount of online shopping and couldn't keep their promise of getting deliveries done on time. Amazon had no idea that over 1 million people would hop on Amazon Prime for the free shipping for the holiday season. It's happening faster than people understand. You just turn on the news and you see it every day. Best Buy. This is a crisis for Best Buy. You know what Best Buy's doing? They're saying, we're not going to go out like Blockbuster did. We're going to adapt. So when people say, oh, Brandon, it's a generation away because people still want to go into the store and look at if their TV screen and compare the resolution of the screen, that's true, but it's not a decade away, because you know what people are doing now? They're going into the store, looking at what they want, and then they're going home and purchasing it online and having it shipped to them. So foot traffic still may be going through stores, but people aren't buying. Best Buy, JCPenney, Macy's, you know what these companies are going to do? They're going to start to close stores and lay people off, which is going to create more recession for these individuals. But they're not going to lose any money as far as Best Buy, because they're now switching all their marketing dollars to online. They already have an online website that you can purchase items from, but they haven't been marketing to it. They haven't been doing things to drive traffic to their website, and that's going to change in 2014. You know what else they're going to do? They're going to convert their local stores into warehouses, basically, where now if you purchase an item online, it's not going to be shipped from some far off place in the country. It's going to be shipped from your local Best Buy down the street. Or you can order online and go to the Best Buy and pick it up. Or it's going to be turned, I shouldn't even say or, it's and, these local stores are going to be turned into window shopping, where they don't expect you to purchase by coming into the store. They expect to show off their items in their store, knowing that you're going to buy it online. These companies are preparing to adapt, and they have billions of dollars that they're about to put into this. Are you positioned to take advantage of this fundamental shift that is taking place whether you like it or not? My company is Shopping Sherlock. All we do is match the consumer, you, with the distributors, what you want to purchase, and we price compare. So now you can find the cheapest price for whatever it is that you're looking for, and we give it away for free. What's good for us? The company is offering people a chance to earn equity, which means ownership. And this is the most important part of everything that I'm about to say right now. If you're looking to retire, there's no 401k for you. Social Security is $800 a month. You ready for that? You become a Walmart greeter, they're going to be closing all those stores very soon to cater to online people. So are you looking for a retirement? How about owning equity in a company that's going to be $1 billion company in a $1 trillion industry? Then you have companies like Amazon and Facebook that are buying up technology companies. You own equity in this company. Let's say somebody buys this company out for $1 billion. How would you like to be worth $25 million of that? Equity. So you're looking for long-term retirement. Number one, get involved in an industry where there's no recession. Number two, find a company, if you don't have the income to start your own, that's already well positioned in it, and figure out how you can get part ownership of it. And then number three, spread the word to as many people as you know, because right now, as far as my company is concerned, there's less than 5,000 active reps in the United States of America. We are blowing up overseas. We just had a nanny that is now making over $5,000 to $10,000 a month in this business, and they just got started. This is a worldwide opportunity, but even here in America, nobody knows about it. We're looking for a couple of key leaders, not broke, poor people looking for a handout. I'm looking for some serious, professional people that understand business, that understand timing and trends to work with, who want to make 6 figures a month in residual income. That's what I'm looking for right now, who want to lead the expansion of this company in the United States and worldwide. If that individual is you, please get back to me. And if it is not you, you may know somebody who fits that description. This is going to happen with or without us. I'll tell you this. There's another company out there named Market America that made over $600 million in e-commerce online shopping last year in 2013, and nobody ever heard of them. Where do you think we're going to be with the Shopping Sherlock? If you're a part of another network marketing company and you sell product and services, guess what? I can Sherlock your product and service and find it probably more than 60% cheaper than what you're selling it for. So if you're that person that says, I'm into products and I want to help people, great, join Shopping Sherlock and sell the same exact product for cheaper. We have something for everybody. There's no recession taking place, ladies and gentlemen. Just go where the money is flowing. Find the river where it's flowing and profit from it. My name is Ivey, Global Power with Shopping Sherlock. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.